छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन, हे छाया आसमां में, देखो झूमता गगन, ऊंची छू गया है, झूमता
Hi Boss friends, welcome back to Gypsy TV, a whimsical YouTube channel for young ambitious businesswomen. I am Keira Iman and today's episode is a bit different. I actually did a vlog which was more Kanye rant than vlog. I'm doing my braids here because as you can see I got a new style, new hairstyle. Who this, okay? Baby girl got her natural hair flowing and glowing and I'm absolutely obsessed. It looks so great. Full disclosure and warning, we all know the process of taking out box braids, as beautiful and fabulous as they are. It is a process, so my boss friends were there with me as I was taking my braids out or whatever, and also just venting, getting some stuff off my chest. Essentially, YouTube is just me talking into a camera, but I know that my messages resonate with you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed the few gems that I was dropping. As you can see, I just clipped the ends. These braids I got literally literally 2 months ago. I got them done on, I think it was November 8th. Today is January 9th and they still look really good. But it's just a little bit like, you know, the new growth and whatnot. So it's just time to change my hair. And so I set me an appointment to get a silk press. Still not doing wigs. For now, so I'm just gonna give me a silk press tomorrow, so I gotta hurry up and take these braids out. But you know, while I was doing that, I said I'm gonna film a self-care video. Earlier today I went to get my nails done and they're fabulous. I love it. This is one of my favorite colors that I've been wearing. Like when I find a nail color that I like, I literally just wear the same nail color for like, I don't know how, like for months at a time. So this color here is an OPI gel polish. It's called Lincoln Park After Dark. And this has been my go-to, especially being that I have a lipstick, a matte lipstick that matches it almost identically. So I love matching my lip gloss with it and whatnot. So, you know, but so I told myself I was gonna film, you know, just kikiing with you guys while I take my braids out. If any of you guys are hairstylists, /techs, anybody in the beauty industry offering a service, what is your general rule with talking and kikiing with your clients? I kind of have a little bit of a story time. So today is Monday, and as you know, sometimes people in the beauty industry don't open on Mondays because, you know, Mondays and Sundays is y'all weekend. And so the guy who normally does my nails, like I deal with him because I love how he shapes my nails and he always gets the paint right up to the cuticle. I'm just OCD like that. So I like how he shapes it. But a huge down flaw of his, or downside or whatever, you guys, he literally will sit there and gossip about everybody in the city, talk to other customers while he's doing my nails. He asked me how much money I made last month. Like, just so inappropriate, just asking all this crazy stuff, right? And so while he was asking that, you know, it kind of turned me off from it. So generally, I'm not sure what the rule is, but I gotta be honest that this was the part of being in the beauty industry that I didn't necessarily enjoy, was how gossipy it can be. Like, he saw my I have a Porsche SUV, so I have a Porsche Cayenne. Oh, that's a nice car. Like, pocket watching, asking me what my boyfriend does for a living, just completely inappropriate. And so I slowed down on going to him, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, he's in my business too much. Literally, it's an emotional drain to go in there. Something told me to just call up there before I make the appointment. So I did, and like I said, being that today is Monday, he wasn't there. So he wasn't there, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna go. I'm gonna go somewhere else. And you guys, they did a fabulous job. Okay, so my thing is that I'm not here to tell y'all to stop talking to your clients, but you gotta understand that it is, when you get into gossipy and getting too much in people's business, they don't like that. Just like that meme says, you in my business, and I don't like that. Y'all know I have tendencies to be a very, very private person. So when people intrude and try to cross those lines with me, like, and something I'm not ready to talk about or whatever, like, I don't appreciate that. And the last time, like even the last time I went there, because him and his wife run a nail salon together. The last time I went there, she was waiting by me at the door and had her phone open and asked me to put my website in her phone, which is fine. I did, because maybe it could have been a sale, but it was just, it's the energy for me. Energy is very nosy, very much who are you, what do you do vibes. And girl, that's none of your business. For me to talk about, you know, like what my boyfriend does, or how I got my Porsche, or how much money I made last month, I'm not gonna talk to you about that. You know what I mean? So just be mindful, you guys. When, not to say that any of you are like this, but just be mindful when you have clients to keep it professional. I know it's so hard, like when, especially if they're new clients, you're trying to get to know them and stuff like that. But I promise you, it is a huge turn off when you're asking people personal questions and they're just trying to get a service done. You know, like I remember when I was hairstyling, this was in 2015. So of course, this is before lace fronts just came out when I started. But so basically, you know, at that price point, high school girls were all over it. High school and college, actually. So, so my clients would come and they would vent. Now, if that's the difference. If somebody comes and is venting, if the client is venting, then of course it's okay to listen and give, give them some type of reassurance or whatever. But if you're the one asking the questions and they're just giving you one word answers, you gotta know how to read the room, like, you know. So like I was saying, so the girls would come and they would talk to me about everything. Their boyfriends at the time, how their parents were overly religious, or how they felt kind of conflicted about whether or not to have sex, all type of stuff, you know. And these are young women, you know, they're becoming women. And so I get that, you know, where you want to talk, but I'm 30. I don't want to talk to my nail tech about my major life decisions, you know. So I don't know, maybe it was just me, I was just off, but I promise you guys, the last couple times I went there, he just turned me off, and I'm not going back no more, because I found somebody else who do my nails just as good. So I'm just gonna do that, you know, and mind my business. But anyway, I look like that girl from a different world right now. Maxine, I'm giving these braids with it's chopped like this, is giving Maxine. But so this is my natural hair, you guys. This is how long my natural hair is. So I'm gonna sit here for a while and try to undo as much as I can. 3 hours and 2 very stressful phone calls later, I'm now on my second rant of the day. What you're about to see is me after a phone call with a local CPA. So boss friends, I'm almost done taking out my braids, and I honestly feel the way that I look. You all well know it is tax season, and I don't want to be, you know, overcharged by these CPAs here in Atlanta. Are just, you know, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, like get your money, but they very much so are charging literally an arm and a leg. So I was referred to this one particular CPA by my personal banker. And so, you know, when I told her that my personal banker referred me, she was, you know, very excited. She lit up on the phone, right? And she's like, oh, well, we have this service available, this service, that service. She redirects me to her website, you guys. And this CPA in particular, I'm not going to say her name, she's charging $500 a month just for the bookkeeping, then like $900 a month. She had different tiers. $400 the first month, $900 is another plan, $2,500 in the plan for $5,000. Look, no ma'am. Okay, no ma'am, I want to hang up. But, you know, I'm not rude or whatever. So I'm listening, and I'm, you know, because people, even though sometimes they might quote you and it's ridiculous, they still might drop certain gems, you know? So I still listened, and she said something about uploading from QuickBooks. So immediately, once I got off the phone with the CPA, I went to QuickBooks. And so QuickBooks have different plans available. I'm not a current user of QuickBooks. I do all of my bookkeeping on my own. I'm just sharing this with you guys. If you haven't already started your bookkeeping and your log month by month, I highly suggest you guys get started now, today. Get all that information. You need your profit loss statements as well as Schedule C form that you need for me in particular with Gypsy, we're LLC. So I need my Schedule C form as well as my profit loss statement. So that's what I'm going to be working on these next few weeks, you guys. So during tax season, please expect any information that I learned regarding it. I'm going to be sharing it here on Gypsy TV. I know the laws vary from state to state. So if any of you guys are from Georgia, any recommendations as far as the CPA or any programs or anything that might help me work with the actually uploading the bookkeeping and create my profit loss statement, please direct message me on my social media. If I could do something myself, I've said this on this channel before, if I could do something myself, then that's what I'm absolutely going to do. So I'm just saying, like, you know, there are programs in place that can help you. So if I was frustrated and such, I can only imagine. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure somebody else could share in that frustration. So we're going to get through this tax season together. As much as I thought that I knew, I learned a whole lot more in the last 2 or 3 hours on the phone with them. So anyway, moving right along. I'm on my last braid, taking my last braid out, and my natural hair is a lot to manage, you guys. I'm sure you ladies can understand when you're taking your hair out of braids, it is a whole process. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash it. I'm also going to use the Gypsy Haircare Weave Reviver. This is a tea tree and aloe vera deep conditioner. It's paraben and sulfate free, available at gypsyhaircare.com. I'm going to use this on my hair to deep condition, just leave it in. Even though I have a hair appointment, it's not her responsibility to detangle my hair, deep condition. I want to do it myself. Even though my stylist is pretty good and she'll use, like, if I come with my products, like, she'll use it and she loves it. Like, I like, shout out to her. Shout out to you, Brittany. But yeah, so I'm going to just deep condition my hair on my own, and then when she's, you know, washing and doing it tomorrow, then it could just, you know, we'll rinse it out or whatever. But again, like, I loved my braids. I'm gonna link the young lady who did my braids, because you guys, 2 months and it lasted so long. Other than my new growth, which is to be expected, like, the actual braid itself just looked gorgeous. Like, her name on Instagram is Beautiful Braids by Benita, and that's exactly what she gave me. So special thank you for that. Also, thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about you know, the stuff earlier. It really stressed me out, but child, I got me my glass of wine. Right now, I'm gonna run my bath, wash my hair, get in the bath, and just relax for a while. So boss friends, the rants are over. I am back in full effect. And once again, I do want to let you know that I'm going to tag and put the information for both of my hairstylists, both of my braiding stylists and my friend Brittany, who did my hair, this silk press. I'm going to put my stylist information in the description should you want to get your hair styled as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Friend me on Facebook, follow me on Insta. More content coming soon. Love you, mean it.